Hello everyone, I am Manoj Khandelwal and I welcome you to Uncodemy, India's #1 IT training company, and our tagline is जॉब मिलेगी यहीं से। और इसका रीज़न क्या है? इसका रीज़न है कि हमारा 100% प्लेसमेंट रिकॉर्ड है। और 100% प्लेसमेंट रिकॉर्ड क्यों है? उसकी वजह है लाइव प्रोजेक्ट्स। सो बेसिकली व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इज़ we are giving industry standard end-to-end mini, major and capstone projects to each and every student in each and every technology. So आज का टॉपिक शुरू करते हैं and today's topic is demystifying data science process using a practical approach. So सबसे पहले हम डेटा साइंस को डिफाइन करेंगे and I will not take a lot of time. So basically data science is an art of extracting insights from massive data and then turning these insights into actions. So आज हम बात करें डेटा साइंस प्रोसेस की. So after having a discussion with all the stakeholders and after defining the problem statement, we have to follow this particular process, which is called as OSEMN, where O stands for obtain data, S for scrubbing data, E for exploring data, M for modeling data and N for interpreting the results. So आज के इस वीडियो में हम वन बाय वन इन सारे स्टेप्स को प्रैक्टिकली परफॉर्म करके देखेंगे. So the first step is obtain data. Obtain data means to gather the data. और एक डेटा साइंटिस्ट को डेटा डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट्स में मिल सकता है, जैसे कि वो टेक्स्ट फाइल हो सकती है, CSV फाइल हो सकती है, एक्सेल फाइल हो सकती है, या डेटाबेसेस में हो सकता है जैसे MySQL डेटाबेस, या इट कैन बी SQL सर्वर डेटाबेस, और इट कैन बी एनी अदर डेटाबेस. ये क्लाउड पे भी हो सकता है जैसे कि AWS और Azure, और डेटा वेब पे भी हो सकता है. तो हम प्रैक्टिकली ये देखेंगे कि अगर डेटा इन डिफरेंट सोर्सेज में है, सो पाइथन का यूज़ करके उसको हम अपने पास कैसे लेके आएँ, उसको हम कैसे एक्सट्रैक्ट करें इन डिफरेंट सोर्सेज से, ताकि उसको हम फिर अपने डेटा साइंस प्रोसेस के आगे के स्टेप्स में यूज़ कर पाएँ. सो जो सबसे पहले आज हम देखेंगे प्रैक्टिकली करके, वो है कि टेक्स्ट फाइल या CSV फाइल या एक्सेल फाइल अगर हमारे पास है तो उसको हम पांडास के थ्रू कैसे एक्सट्रैक्ट करेंगे या पांडास डेटा फ्रेम में उसको कैसे कन्वर्ट करेंगे. सो मैं आपको डेटा दिखा देता हूँ. ये हमारा फोल्डर है जहाँ पे हमारा डेटा है. So as you can see, there are 3 files and name of all the 3 file is same, but their format is different. The first one file is in CSV format. A CSV format is a special format which is called as comma separated value files format, and the second one is a text file, and the third one is an Excel file. So I'll be starting with this CSV file. And this is my Jupyter notebook. This is my Jupyter home, where I can organize, where I can manage all my folders and files. So what I'm doing is I'm uploading all the 3 files at Jupyter home. So I have selected all the 3 files and I have just opened them, and you can see all the 3 files are uploaded on Jupyter home. Now I have to use this file, so I'll be using this file to convert into a pandas data frame. So importing data from CSV file so this is our first and the first step here is step 1 is to import necessary libraries. To do same, and the necessary library to import a CSV file into pandas data frame is pandas itself. So import pandas as PD. Pandas is a specialized library for data manipulation and data analysis in Python. So I have imported pandas as PD. So PD is its nickname. So from this point onwards, I'll be using PD instead of pandas. So just run this code, run this cell, and pandas has imported in my current session or current environment as PD. Now I will create a data frame. So this is my data frame object or reference of the data frame, and the name of this is df, and I'll be using read underscore CSV. So this is one of the methods of pandas library which can be used to import a CSV file into a pandas data frame. So I'll be picking this read underscore CSV, and I have to provide this method the file name first. The first argument is the file name. So I'll be checking what is my file name. This is healthcare underscore dataset. So what I'll do is I will copy this. I'll copy this name and then I'll paste it here. So I think I did a mistake. I didn't specify its format, which is .csv. So it is important that we should specify .csv means file format along with the name of file. Now again executing this code, and you can see the code is successfully executed. It means it has created a data frame by the name df. So I want to check whether my data is correctly imported or not. So checking, or just we can have a data preview. So data preview, and for that also I'll be using one of the methods of pandas library. So df dot head, and this method can be used to print first 5 rows or top 5 rows basically, and then execute this code. So we can see that our data is imported correctly. So my data is having so many columns and I don't want to count them manually. So what I'll do is again I'll use one of the data attributes in pandas. So displaying shape, displaying shape of data frame. So df dot shape, and it's not a method, it's an attribute. So I will not specify round brackets along with the name shape, and the result of this shape attribute is in form of tuple, where the first number represents total number of rows and the second number represents total number of columns. So basically there are 15 columns and there are 55,500 rows. So this is how do we import a CSV file into a pandas data frame. Now I will import a text file into a pandas data frame. Text file. So first step for this is also to import the necessary libraries, and that is what? Import pandas as PD. Again I will specify a name of my data frame, say df, and I'll be calling one of the methods available in pandas library to import files, that is read underscore. At this time I'll be using CSV itself, CSV, and I will specify the name of the file as the first argument of this method. And what I'm doing is I'm copying this file. Now I want to use this file, so I'm copying the name of this file, and I have to specify here along with its extension, and just execute this command. Now I want to check whether my data is imported correctly or not. So again I'll be checking it through head method. So df dot head, and you can see data is not imported correctly, because if I check the shape of the data using shape attribute, you'll find at this time only one column, means data is imported in one column only. But as we can see, there are 15 columns, so it means data is not imported correctly. So where did we mistake? So the mistake is basically, let me check the original file. So what I'm doing is I'm opening the original file here itself. Just double click at the file name, and the file will be opened in Jupyter notebook itself. I can see the delimiter is not comma. The meaning of CSV file is comma separated value file, but here the delimiter is different. Here the delimiter is semicolon. So I have to specify the change in delimiter in my read underscore CSV method like this. Say delimiter. Now the delimiter is this, and I'll execute this code again and this code again. Now you can see my file is correctly imported, and if I run this code again, you can check the file is having 55,500 rows and 15 columns.
For free career counseling or demo sessions, call or WhatsApp on this number